They still did score 118 tonight. I mean, are there areas you still need to clean up?
I thought that the offense led to some difficult transition situations for us, and then we fouled a little bit, especially in that fourth quarter. But all in all, again, really pleased with the effort. That's a hard team to guard. They stretch you out. They got all those vets who just are smart, know how to play, and can shoot. So we did a good job tonight.
I asked you before the game about you splitting up some of the Draymond Steph minutes, and you're doing that clearly, and it's working. The one time you got kind of hit was when they both were out in the second quarter there. Can you almost do a stagger with those two guys? Are you tempted to, play them together, but also make sure one of them is always on the court at all times?
I guess it's possible, but we're comfortable playing without both of them for a few minutes. If this were the playoffs, maybe we would do that. But I think right now we're settling into a nice groove, and our guys are all playing really well off the bench. I thought JaMychal and J.K. were great tonight. J.K.'s defense was excellent. JaMychal's finishing around the rim, the toughness, the grit, fuels our team. So, with those guys, Jordan, Dante playing well, we don't have to have one of them on the floor all the time.
And Kuminga, no shots, no points, but you gave him a couple extra stints tonight. Is it just the defense that you need to see at him? I mean, I imagine he can shoot. He's okay to shoot, but you don't mind to see him the 0 shot, 0 points.
I mean, it's the total game that we're looking at, and his defense was really key tonight, and that should be the number one priority for him. He's so athletic and strong and versatile. If he establishes his defense, the offense will come. The transition buckets, the offensive rebounds, the game will get easier. But he's so young that this is all part of his learning process. And I thought tonight was a really good night for him. And he's just got to keep doing what he's doing. His approach, his attitude, they've been great. I love coaching him. He wants everything to happen now, and it's just not the way it works. I asked Draymond and Steph the other night after our game in New Orleans. I said, when did you really feel comfortable that you could affect winning in the NBA? And Steph said his fourth year. Draymond said his third year. And we're talking about Hall of Famers. And these are guys who went to college for 3-4 years. So I think it's hard for young players to keep hearing, it's going to happen. You need the experience, you need the reps, but there's no getting around it. There's always an exception, a LeBron or someone who comes around and is great immediately. But the vast majority of players in this league need reps, need time, especially if they're going to impact winning, which is what we're asking J.K. to do. And Wise and Moses, and that's a much bigger ask than most of their colleagues around the league who are drafted near them and who are playing a lot of minutes, but being allowed to make mistakes. So not easy on these guys, but they're all doing a great job.